Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to krabsfx. Today we're going to be doing a quick breakdown of my trading day today. We lost 1% today. Not a big loss at all, but we are on day 5 of this prop firm journey of getting funded 100k in capital with TopTierTrader. So far we're not off to the best start at all. We had a couple losses. We had a break even, a win, and then we lost twice in a day, which was unfortunate. And then we lost today, which today really shouldn't have been a loss because our idea played out very well. Our bias played out very well. It's just we got wicked out right here. So I'm just going to show the account right now. We're down 3% on this 100k challenge. We're in a bit of drawdown, but that's not something I'm worried about because I'm very confident in my plan and in my system. So we're just going to keep going. This isn't a bad thing that there's so much red here. I mean, it is a bad thing, but it's good that I'm confident in my system, and we're going to move on from these L's. Because realistically, today should have been at least a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 right here if we didn't get wicked out. I don't think my stop was too tight. I think it was just my entry was a little bit too early. My entry was right when price tapped into this daily fair value gap at exactly 9:30 a.m. because I didn't want to miss anything if price just got to this fair value gap and then started rejecting right away, which it did right after my entry. We went into profit right away. Didn't hit my 1-to-1, so I couldn't move my stop to break even. That's something that's part of my plan, is at 1-to-1 RR. When, let's say, at 1-to-1, once you're up what you risked, I move my stops to break even. But here, price did not fully hit my 1-to-1. It was in profit for a little bit, but then price just ended up reversing and hitting stops. But I'm going to break down exactly what I saw in this trade and why I took it. I'm just going to show the account real quick, minus 3%. Oh, and if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me. I'm going to add all you guys back on here. Don't worry, I'll follow you back. But yeah, back to the charts. I'm going to start off on the daily time frame and show you guys why I was bearish on NASDAQ today overall. So if we hopped on the daily time frame, we were very bearish here. Previous candles closing bearish. I believe we were right here. Yeah, this previous candle closed bearish. And this one as well. A lot of bearish daily momentum, which is a very strong time frame. So first I marked that my daily bias was bearish, and then I hopped on the 4-hour time frame. I'm gonna throw this into replay mode just to show you guys what I was seeing. It was one sec. So we were right here before our trade. On the 4-hour, we were very bullish on the 4-hour, but when you're usually bullish like this on the 4-hour, price usually needs to pull back. And since I saw this huge move up on the 4-hour and the daily being this bearish with these candle closures on the daily time frame, I was mixed bearish bias, meaning the daily candle closed bearish and the 4-hour closed bullish, but the daily candle has more power over the 4-hour candle. So I was mostly looking for shorts being my main bias. And this 4-hour big push was another confluence for having a correct bias of being bearish, because I was expecting some type of pullback to continue price down. So then I hopped on my 1-hour time frame. Oh, and also, by the way, I just marked all fair value gaps on daily, 4-hour, and 1-hour time frames. So I marked out all those 4-hour fair value gaps here. We marked out 1-hour fair value gaps here. And yeah, I'm gonna be skipping this. So now 9:30 a.m. my high probability time. That was my first confirmation. We had our second confirmation here, biased. The daily candle closed bearish, And also for the bias, we had this 4-hour price had a big push. I was expecting price on the 4-hour time frame to have some type of pullback down eventually. You know, its price isn't just gonna keep pushing up forever like this, especially on the 4-hour time frame. So that's why I was looking for shorts from this daily fair value gap, because that was my only entry that I could have had here. And the daily fair value gap is a pretty strong gap in price. This was a wide one, so it wasn't the best type of gap, but we did get a reaction off of here. Unfortunately, it wicked us out before continuing going on a long run. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is all good. We're gonna move on. We live to trade another day. We only lost 1%. We're not risking anything crazy here. We're gonna get out of this drawdown, but 3% is really nothing, because if you think about it, I mainly go for 1 to 2 RRs, 1 to 3 RRs. So I only have to win 1 or 2 trades to make back this drawdown. Literally only 1 or 2 trades, which is nothing. Aiming for 1 to 2s and 1 to 3 RRs. So this drawdown is nothing to worry about. If you've been trading for a while, you know it's not something to worry about. You can't be emotional over that. That's what a lot of people, they fall into emotions right when they start off their prop account, and going into a big drawdown is something that I know my system can get out of and my strategy is capable of getting out of. It's just probability game. So, and I know that, so it's not an issue. All right, back to the charts. Daily fair value gap, I got a little bit off track there, I'm not gonna lie. But back to the charts, this daily fair value gap got tapped into here. Let's play this at 9:30 a.m. So I was getting into my shorts. I like to get into my entries right when fair value gaps get tapped, because sometimes price, over gathering my data on my strategy, I've noticed that sometimes price taps into fair value gaps like this, especially higher time frame ones like the 4-hour, 1 hour, or daily gaps are pretty strong gaps. So there's high probability that you'll get some type of reaction off of them. But pretty much here, price tapped into this gap. I was expecting rejection, and price to continue downward. But we did get a little bit of rejection, but then we pushed and hit stops. So here are my confirmations. We had all of these. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, make sure to follow me. I'm going to follow all you guys back. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you learned something today. If not, it's all good. I'm just tracking my journey here. But if you want to help me grow, make sure to subscribe and like. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.